All right, we're live on Monday night at 8:02 p.m. Say hello, everyone, to all of the people on the internet that are listening to the show right
Stop
now.
this. Stop this.
Hello to all the people
Hello.
on the internet that are
We're
listening to the
listening to
show
the
right
show
now.
right now.
Not even a try.
Good job, Steve.
No.
All right. Well, let me get something going real quick. I want to get the music going. My big dumb head didn't do the music setup. So, Zazie, if you want to talk about lip gloss or something like that, unless somebody else has
Oh,
something.
really?
No,
No,
not really.
no.
Oh,
But I mean, worse things could happen. But if somebody wanted to do the recap, that'd be even better. I took some notes on it. You should be able to just take a quick glance at it for me while I do that. Um, but if you must speak about lip gloss, we can do that. All right, don't everybody jump on it at the same time. I know that.
I
okay.
wasn't.
So right here I have with me. Um,
I okay, fine. Opening my mouth to start the recap.
All right, Rose, do the recap.
oh,
I love Yash, but no. So last week on Midnight Alley, we made it out of Kyber, managed to get aboard Gaff's barge heading down the Glum River towards Zarashak. Um, it was kind of a nice little chance to catch our breath for a little bit. No, no real trouble. Uh, Lucian caught a big ass thing. I don't even know what the hell we're calling it, but he caught a thing that gave us enough for about 19 units of rations. That was the whole thing. Lucian also realized that we were heading to Zarashak, where the Tazarkan family has a major hold in. And the Tazarkan family is an enemy to the Cathalas family and has been for some time. I don't remember how much exactly. Steve can correct me on that one because they're his thing. So we look at the map and realize that we are heading to Cutter's Mouth, or not Cutter's Mouth, wrong city, Deepwood City, which is in the Deepwood in the marches, and that is where Rose's aunt Elora currently resides for reasons. I we kind of come to the conclusion, let's go ahead and make a pit stop at Deepwood City. We have to anyway. We can hopefully get some information, some more supplies, and figure out our course from there. And then when last we saw our intrepid heroes, we were landing in Deepwood City after a rather uneventful morning. We didn't get spotted floating down the river by a bandit camp, and bandit camp uh, just was kind of nice and quiet. It was a non-issue. There was some bonding moments between Lucian and Rose, Kovanen and Sazi, and a whole, just a nice little relaxing day trip down a river compared to the last 2 days of our heroes' lives. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, can you just repeat the thing that you said, like, I would be able to help you out with? I missed that.
Oh, how long the Tazarkans have been an enemy of the Cathalas family.
So long.
A long
Uh,
time.
yeah. Um, I mean, okay, so to kind of fill in the listener, there was a bit of like text RP that we had within our uh, Dungeons and Dragons Discord, not the one that you can join. Um, but 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 yeah, so it was basically a conversation between Lucian and Rose, where Lucian was kind of giving a little bit of backstory, like on everything, just kind of like having an emotional moment, thinking about what could possibly come, um, and there was a mention of the ancestors of the Cathalas and Tazarkan family, the two first were best friends, and I think it was mentioned that I don't know. No, no, I think that was kind of like my own headcanon and never talked about it. Actually, never mind. Nope. Who knows? Stay
That
tuned.
will be revealed. So, definitely look forward to having the session today. Some fun things are gonna come up coming soon, I think.
Okay, just want to do a quick mic check with everybody. Rose is kind of quiet. I might need to turn you up a little bit. Can you try speaking a little bit closer?
Here. How's this?
Still a little quiet, but yeah, could be worse.
Here. Before you adjust anything, let me see if my gain turned itself down again.
Also, Zazie,
Yes.
that's good. Kavanan,
Hello.
that's great. And Lucian, I heard you. You were good.
Alright, how am I now?
Oh,
Thanks.
great. So good.
Okay.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
it turned itself down again. It was down to 76.
It's so weird. Maybe it has like some kind of sensor in it. It's like, oh, too much gain. Let me
Maybe.
turn it down. All right.
It is quite possible.
So last session, we ended as you guys were pulling up to a dock off the edge here. You guys came into the Deepwood City from from the Glum River, and you were kind of parking at a just one of these thatched old style river houses. Gaff's pulling up. My voice was so fucked up last week. My God. Trying to remember what Gaff's voice
We love
sounded
you,
like,
man.
but I was like, hello, I'm Gaff, can't talk guy.
To be fair, I don't think you tried with voices because you knew you were kind of
Yeah, it was a
in
little
that
off,
area
little
where
off.
you could.
I had a like something shoved down my windpipe really hard for a while and was not feeling 100. Anyway,
You
Look at that.
did.
really? All right, so you guys are rolling up, and Gaff is using his 20-foot pole to fend off.
Yeah, he was.
I bet he was.
To fend off the edges here. He throws back an anchor off the back, hustles back forward again. Some of you guys, I guess, are still sleeping in your hammocks or whatever, wherever you decided to sleep. But there were some hammocks set up. Al takes a short leap off the edge and grabs a rope from the front and begins to tie off on the front. And she yells back to Gaff, "All right, now I got a line tied off. If you want to pull up on that anchor, we can probably get a little spring line going." And Gaff's like, "What? All right, let me get this in here, and I'll give it an old tug, and you guys just hop on over there."
Alright, sounds like a plan. Yeah,
Rose.
Rose is probably. Yes.
Rose. What did that mean?
We're tying off and getting off the boat.
Oh, right, okay. He should have just said that.
I think he did. Player's laughing, but not Rose. She's just confused because that's what she heard. It's like we're tying off and getting off the boat.
No, that's a good thing to note as Kavanen, because what I'm actually saying and what he's saying are a little bit different. His accent is much thicker than I'm making it, and his dialect is probably a bit different than what I'm using, because I want you guys to be able to understand me, but it's actually almost a different language. What is it called again, Rose?
It's called. I have it written down. Let me get to the actual page. Ajani, which
Ajani.
is kind of the
Yeah, it's like goblin.
Achani.
Yeah, it's like goblin,
Goblin,
and
orc,
orc kind of mixed together
little bit
with some Redrin, which is actually the original human language when they came over across from Sarlona. Anyway, so it's kind of kind of a nice little
It's a-
pigeon.
Creole.
Yeah.
Not a pigeon, a creole. Creole is different.
Anyway, it's like a Creole. Rico
Showed you.
Rico hops off the edge and, grabs another line and ties it off.
Rose has her stuff, and she's kind of looking around the edge of the village here, seeing if she spots anybody that maybe looks familiar, though it's been years since she's been up this way. She doesn't expect to find somebody familiar except for like one person.
Roll
Maybe.
perception.
Vonan will take a look around as well. Just try to
8.
scope out the vibe of the little village we're looking at here.
Kavanan,
Might help to get my-
just as you're approaching the front of that building right there, you see the door is actually open, and there's a woman standing in the doorway, just watching you guys as you're coming around.
Acting natural.
She just nods, and then folds her arms in front of her and leans back against the doorway.
Vonan will just not. He's not going to go up on the dock too far. He's going to just wait for instructions.
Think you guys pulled up onto the wrong dock here. She thumbs over to the docks that are there. If you look over Kovanen when she's pointing over at the other one, see over there? That's the marina.
I point at Rose.
I'll tug off, but
She
can't
just-
make any guarantees. He's the one that chose the spot.
She just shrugs.
She hadn't looked over.
I can hear you talking, but I can't see you.
She'll pop her head around.
When you pop your head around, you see a woman, orcish, tattoos, glasses, very large breasts.
Of course,
Oh,
you're
there it
gonna
is.
leave it with-
There it is. Some Zazie fan art coming out.
Hell yeah.
She just looks at you and kind of like unfolds her arms and puts her hands like out and shakes her head a little bit. All right. Well, you can stay.
Chris is gonna pause for a second.
Roll
It
history
has
with
been about-
extreme advantage.
I am grateful for that extreme advantage because that second one is a 17.
You rolled a nat 1 for your second roll.
for my first roll.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So that would be a goose egg.
Yes, yeah, goose egg. 17 is good. 17 is good. You immediately recognize this person. Maybe there's a little bit of question of if your memory's serving you correctly, but seriously, this looks like your aunt, for sure. Maybe 15 years older or 20 years older, or however the hell much older it was.
The last time Rose actually saw her in person was about 6 years ago. And when Rose is like a gangly little teenager, she's definitely done some growing up herself since then. Now, you've either put on more ink or you're not Auntie Alora. Either way, it's good to see you.
You look familiar, huh? And
You don't recognize Bruno's daughter?
oh, you son of a bitch. How'd you know I was gonna be here? Where you been?
I mean, Dad telling me you were here.
When?
Moved out to Fairhaven about last year.
Oh, what are you doing up there?
Going to school.
The hell are you
of
doing
all
here?
things. That's a long story. These are my friends. They've
I
been
mean, isn't this a little awkward?
helping me out with a lot of stuff. What?
It's kind of strange for you to be standing here right now. Is that just me, or... She walks up to you and she, like, reaches out to grab your cheek. You gotta... Is there some kind of... Is this
This is Rose. She's real.
She looks at
Do
you
want
very
the story or
closely,
not?
Kovanen. Pulls her glasses down. Is it...
Do you recognize me as well?
I don't. But I recognize what you are. Is this my niece or is this one of your cousins?
I
The
am
last-
neither. Neither? Or is what
Laura-
what's going on?
Laura, the last time you saw me, I had just killed a man. That big old raid down in Cutter's Mouth, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And Rose looks not happy about that, but there's kind of a grim smile on her face.
Oh, I remember.
It's been a while, I know that. But no, I'm here and I'm real.
This is just
A
weird.
little grown up now, but that's
Yeah.
me.
I mean, you're lucky I found out who you were. I might be inviting you inside for more than a drink. I mean... You know what I mean.
Is she not saying anything? Or is it though preparing for something?
You
Did
and your
Bo
friends...
die?
You and your friends can come on in. Can you hear me?
Well, just gonna level myself up real quick.
Can you hear me?
Wait, hold on. I got you right now. Everybody, level up to level 20. My name is Bo.
Why can't you hear me?
Oh, maybe his chick gets done.
Back?
How about now?
Is he back?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Hey, Zeus.
Oh my god, he did the exact voice that I did.
Hello, you level up to Kermit the Frog. So
When you do it, you sound like Ray Romano.
Deborah. Deborah.
Oh my god, that's too good. Don't. No, Deborah.
This is my impression of Kermit the Frog doing an impression of Ray Romano. All right. Once again.
So what was the
that's-
last thing you heard?
She was like, basically, you know, I'm glad you told me who you were, because if you didn't, might have been inviting you in for more than a drink. And then she blushed a little bit and was like, never mind, come inside. For
I'm not gonna talk about
so.
it. There are several problems with that statement.
We'll never know
Everyone's got
what could have
cheeky-
been.
All right, you and your friends come on in.
I,
How many of y'all are there?
There's quite a lot of us.
6 of us.
There's so many of us.
This
Oh
whole
goddamn no.
list.
Tara, Al.
7.
Thank you.
Well,
We
how
know
about
you're
this?
bad at math, Rose.
I mean,
but
there's an inn right behind me. This next building back here. How about you guys all go post up, grab yourselves a room or whatever you got to do, and I'll meet you there in about an hour. If there's that
That'll
many of y'all.
Yeah, it's been a trip, and I'll catch you up on that here in a little bit. I want to bath first.
All right.
Oh God, are we gonna have time for baths?
Are there baths here?
What do you need a
Oh,
bath
please.
for? There's a river right there you can clean yourself off in.
I knew you would say something to that effect.
That is absolutely disgusting.
Oh no, I'm just fucking with you. They got
Hey, it's clean.
baths.
Oh, thank God.
I mean,
Lucien does like a shifty eye though, like when
just
he says
filtered
that's
river water.
absolutely disgusting.
it's just filtered river water, but they got baths. Anyway, yeah, hit up the inn. Make sure you let them know that you're with me, and don't fuck with anybody. This little village is kind of off the beaten path, and we like to keep it that way.
I understood.
Yeah, there is
And
an
I intend
Orion.
on keeping my hands to myself.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you in about an hour. Give me some time. I'm working on a project. Once I wrap it up, I'll come over and see you. You know, yeah.
All right.
It is good to see you, Auntie.
It's good to see you
So,
too.
let's get to that inn. God, maybe we can rest here for a couple of nights. Proper bed, a bath.
A couple of nights?
Oh,
I thought we were gonna try
fuck.
and get back to Fairhaven or Sharn as soon as we could.
Yeah, we need information for that. But we also
Or
need to catch our
some-
breath.
Or somewhere along the way. Actually, stop in Zarashak. Is that still up in the air if we're investigating it, or?
I think it's still up in
Let's-
the air.
Yeah, let's see what Alora knows. So.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
will it be a
Let's-
simple matter of just finding a boatman to carry us on? Well, no. Wait. First, discussion about Zarashak. But first, bath.
In
A
The
bath.
And I think I'm gonna soak for a nice long while.
That is a beautiful bird.
So.
And by that I mean
So
the
Russell-
parrots that are roosting on top of the inn. You see a number of highly colorful parrots that are just kind of roosting on top of the inn. They're beautiful birds.
Well, I will follow Rose into the inn, since we are to tell them that we are with her aunt.
Mm-hmm.
Now, question for the GM, player to GM. What is the front? Is it the courtyard section or is it the one facing the river? Because we would be able to see that from right here.
As you approach, you can see that off to the left-hand side here, that there is a side entrance built onto, that main pathway, the thoroughfare that's running through the village right there. There's
Okay.
a
The
large,
little round section.
yep. There's a large opening with a swinging saloon door on it, or two of them.
Three rooms, you think? Is anybody actually behind me to hear that?
Yes.
What rooms?
I mean, Zazzy 9-1, maybe Al. You and Lucy and the other guitarist probably gonna want her own room. It's 3 rooms.
Of that, I will confidently assure you.
Alright, Where's will go up to the front desk. Or at least
Well-
poke her head in to see if the desk is manned.
By the way,
Yes.
please make sure that you tell them not a room for me and Katara, because that just sounded weird the way you said that just now.
I did just say Guitarra would probably want her own room.
No, I know.
You and
It was just
Kavane.
you said Lucy. Like it was just like very closely together. Like there wasn't enough of a like a comma between the two words, so it was weird for a second. I don't know. That was weird. Go ahead.
All right, is anybody at the desk when Rose pokes her head in finally?
Um, yeah. So when you look in the interior, you can see that it's it just has this small. Okay, I was gonna say like bamboo, probably like rods of bamboo laid out to make a small desk, and there's just a person sitting there, picking their fingernails with like a little pocket knife. Once you walk inside, you can immediately smell just like the thick, earthy scent of the damp wood and the swamp water. It's kind of like all just resting in the room. There's like a flickering candle. It's a little
A
eerie.
little rustic.
Yeah, rustic is a good word, but a little, you know.
Hey. Hey, sorry to bother you.
Hey,
Can I get 3 rooms for at least tonight?
yeah. Where are you coming from?
Coming up from the river. Friends of Alora
Coming up?
with her. Or coming down.
Coming down?
Coming from up north.
We
We're
came
heading
down the river with Gaff. You know him?
Oh, Gaff. Yeah. How you end up on his boat?
Happenstance.
He was passing by when we needed a boat.
Yeah, he normally doesn't stay in here. He just usually stays on his boat.
I think he's staying on his boat. Yeah, I think he is staying on the boat. But we got several members in our party. Need about 3 rooms for us so we can get off the gas boat and let him have his shack for the night. Posed on him long enough.
Yeah, you should probably tell him to move his
Besides
boat. That, you know, Allura over there, Malar, has been getting pissed off because he keeps poking up by her dock. He's trying to avoid having to pay the, you know, the river tax.
how much is that?
I don't know. I don't work over there.
No, we'll get that squared away, but for right now, I want a bath. It's been a long couple of days. Be nice to have somewhere to rest.
Yeah, we got pretty much everything open. I don't know, 10 gold apiece. You guys can get one of the sweets. And whatever's in the pot.
Alright, works for me.
Yeah.
So,
He throws you a key. It's got like a room number on it. It's the
there.
it's the first one in the back here. You guys
Alright.
can go get ahead and get yourself set up. Should have enough for, I don't know, 4 or 5 people in there. Maybe more if you guys want to get personal.
We might need one more room. I know one of our party's probably gonna want one of our own.
Yeah, we can do that. You can just tell her to come in here. I'll get her set up.
Alright. Marzel pass Gavan on the key. Then go back and catch up with Katara and Al and let them know the situation.
So when you head back out, Katara is making her way off the dock. Al and Rico are having a conversation, hushed tones. As you're walking up, Al's like,
Al was extremely quiet.
Al's like, yeah, I gotta take care of something real quick.
Alright, fair. So. have some questions for you later, but those can wait.
Katera's like, did you get a room for everyone?
Yeah, you're probably gonna need to see to trying to get your own room. Innkeeper's a little iffy, but unless you don't mind sharing with us.
No, I'll go in and get myself a room. I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Get some rest, okay? You've had a hard week.
She just nods and walks in the front door. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a minute to set up, do some RP real quick while I, like I said, my wife is home. I'm gonna go ahead and help her, you know,
And that's a good-looking bird.
yeah, get settled in and enjoy that good-looking bird. But yeah,
Not
you
the
bet.
chicken.
Yeah, that's right.
Your wife.
That bed, good-looking bed. BRB.
Right.
So, she seemed nice.
Why was that weird? It was weird. Why was it weird, Rose? What's going on?
After her wife died, she likes to keep to herself. So, understandable. But no, she and my dad grew up together. God, she's known me since I was. She's known me since before I was even me. She helped
That-
raise us. So,
Like, I feel like I understand what you mean, but okay. So she knew you before you were you. So like, in the womb, like what's going on here?
pretty much. Like I said, she and Dad grew up together. They worked together. Dad moved out to Cutter's Mouth to work on the lumber. She went with him. I don't remember much from those years, but I remember it being nice and cozy. She and Dad were best friends. I think you'd like her. If I remember correctly, she was a pretty damn good shot.
I'll put that to the test.
Are you threatening to shoot her aunt?
No, the ant is a good shot, allegedly. Lucian perhaps wishes to challenge her,
Mm.
and then judge her marksmanship.
Yes, and wow, that took a very violent turn. Stealthy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm tired and my brain isn't working very well.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'd all feel better after a bath and maybe a nap. Definitely some food that isn't, out of a ration bag.
I mean, we have so much fish.
It's not really. I mean, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's good, but it's so weird. It's like rubbery, but meaty, and like fibery in the way you want meat to be, flaky at times the way you want a fish to be.
You know-
It's a little rustic out this direction. Still good.
Well,
You were saying, Lucian?
No, I was just gonna say, I might have forgotten the bucket on the barge
which bucket?
of the rest of the fish, because there was quite a lot.
I'll probably grab it here in a little bit. If not, there'll be more opportunities for catching some fish. Maybe not for me, though. You have really seen. You seem to have some luck.
A real knack for it.
Look, I'm better with an axe than with a fishing pole.
I mean, it's if you really think about it, it's much the same, movement. You can cast with one arm. You can swing. You can swing it with two-handed, if you will. It's a very similar movement if you kind of know what you're doing, but clearly you don't.
Like I said, there's never much
And yes,
to
that
it.
was a challenge.
You're going to shoot her aunt?
We're not shooting my aunt.
I mean, maybe if she can't catch a fish, we'll talk about it. I'll threaten her, like blackmail, almost, right? Hold.
You gotta. Same here. I was about to suggest that you give your vultures a little tune-up, but maybe not. How are you gonna shoot her?
Don't bring a vulture to a gunfight.
Oh, you call my aunt a vulture?
I don't know. I heard you say vulture. Did you say vulture?
I did
You
not
said
say
bolter.
Oh, a bolt. Oh, I don't know. Open your mouth wider when you talk. Sometimes it's like buh buh, but you're not saying buh, you're saying v. It was weird. Like I swear I heard you say vulture.
I didn't hear the word vulture, but I must admit that I did not know what you actually meant or said. Though now it's apparent.
Well, maybe being back home is getting to me. Or close to home, I should say. Still got some time yet.
So,
Alright. Let's get into the room. See the sleeping conditions. See
Get
what
a
the bath
bath.
situation is like. God, I'm so looking. Maybe see if I can recover any of my hair. How bad that got. Probably smell like smoke and other things. Ugh.
how are you dividing the rooms?
Well, I mean,
You only got
You
3
and-
for some reason.
you and Lucian one side, me and Zazie. Guitar in her own. It's a suite, not a full 3 set, but we'll figure it out. If anything, I'll just hang a hammock up by Laura's.
I mean, you still have to consider the fact that we still have Erica and
Erica.
everyone.
Al and the big guy.
Ah, yes, Rico.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Let's see what the rooms look like first.
He used the
Like I
word
said-
sweet, but I'm suspecting that will be a rather glorious term.
Description.
Proves to be yes. And it was, what did he say? It was 10 gold for each of us? Was that the total?
I don't know. It was kind of ambiguous. It could be taken as 10 gold for each person or 10 gold for each room.
I'm assuming it's 10 gold for each room, but we'll figure that out.
Even then, that's a lot more than I was expecting here.
I gotta make their money somehow. Very few people come by this place. So, I mean, Deepwood City is. It exists for very specific reasons.
Well, does this even have the population density required to be properly labeled as a city?
And where is it?
Probably.
I'm looking at like 5 buildings right now, and even the word building is, a little bit much.
Keeps the rain off. Keeps you warm when winter really sets in. Keeps you reasonably shady during the summer.
So where's the city part of it?
I think it's more meant as a joke, to be honest.
Oh, you're in downtown right now?
Pretty much.
I mean, Weir was small, but is bigger than this.
Man. I remember Cutter's Mouth used to be this small. Hey, let's get settled in. Get our gear down. I think at this point, do y'all have any questions?
None that you're gonna be able to answer easily right now.
Which is fair.
Or that admittedly even pertain to what's going on here.
We're looking forward to hearing those in a little bit.
Is the bath just like a barrel?
Oh god, I hope it's not.
That's
mean-
hard to say. Barrel.
Don't expect what we get in Fairhaven for sure. Sure. That's it, I speak. But, it's gonna be serviceable.
So,
All you need is a little water and soap.
I know, but even when I was living in the bricks, I had hot water. Granted, it was because I was living in, the city's waterworks, but I still had hot water.
You still have hot water here. Just might have to heat it up yourself. And dump it in. And would you rather bathe in the cold river? Because I know there's a creek that's fresh water just up the path.
what did first say? What?
He did
Sure.
myself.
Man, you are a city boy.
Basically, what you're going to want
Fire.
to do is you
Magic.
you essentially boil the water. Let it cool down slightly, of course, because you don't want it to step into boiling water, and then take a hot bath. Also, I've heard.
You say you and Erica and your mom did some ranging bits. What did y'all do out in camp? So you've heard. Surely you've done other worse.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah. No, we would, go and first, of course, like I explained before, we would, paint ourselves and go into the woods, and then at the end of the day, after the majority of the paint would have washed off from running around sweating and things of the sort, we take a bath in the running water. It's actually probably the best bath that you can have.
No, best ones are waterfalls. Gods, this felt good.
Yes, but a bath, that's more like a shower if you think about it.
Fair. So, I wonder if we can get a room description anytime soon.
I figured you guys would
Probably
just
time for us to.
yes and your way into whatever you wanted the room to be.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you had any specifics in mind.
No.
Would you look over there? The jacuzzi.
Yeah, it's Hotel Margaritaville.
May he rest in peace. Hopefully he found his paradise. But no. So in that case, if we are designing this in-room,
Oh yeah,
probably good
go
enough
for it.
It's a larger suite. It's probably got 5 beds. Like it sounded like. Guitar's got
I
her own
think
room.
a double bed, a single twin, and then a set of bunk beds
Ooh.
I call
is
the
what
double.
I'm picturing.
I think there should be a bunk bed.
That's just what I said.
No, but like a small bunk bed. You didn't let me finish. A small bunk bed for gnomes.
No, that's a little trundle bed that doubles as a cot for infants.
Oh yeah. They pull it out from the bottom bunk bed.
I had a Barbie set like that.
There's probably enough sleeping space for everybody. Comfortably.
Well, I'm going to claim the double. If
Okay.
there's room, you can all fight over who gets to share it with me.
I'll pass.
That was awesome.
I kind of want to sleep on the bunk bed, to be honest.
Erica comes
If
marching
necessary,
in.
I'll-
She's in a completely different outfit at this point.
Of course she is. I see. Okay, so I see her walk in, look at the bunk bed, look back at her, and run as fast as I can. Take a jumping leap to try to claim the top bunk.
All right. Roll.
Oh, now you've done it.
We're gonna do a contested either athletics or acrobatics, depending on what you choose.
Okay, acrobatics.
All right.
Did you finish her character sheet, by the way?
I thought you were gonna do it.
Oh no.
That's what you said. You said I got you.
I thought we were gonna do it together.
It's fine. I'll just use this for right now. I thought we were gonna do it together. That was adorable. That was adorable. 26 athletics.
Fuck.
Well,
14
That man
acrobatics.
called for acrobatics.
All right, so you go to jump up into the bed, and as you're like leaping into the air, she just grabs both of your ankles and just snatches you back and just, fall.
back to reality.
She crawls over you and then jumps into the bed. You can try to grapple her if you like, as she's leaping into the bed. We'll do
Yeah. I'll try to grab her out of the air too.
that. Yeah. No, you get back here.
Athletics.
All right, I rolled a 20.
Oh god. Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. 8.
Yeah, she easily gets out of your grasp and is laying on the top bunk, and then just rolls over and then like pokes her head over the side. Oh, that was a good try, but you can sleep in the bottom.
That's where I wanted to sleep anyway.
Oh, I think
And
I
I
could tell.
get up
I could tell by the way that you were trying to get me to not be on the top. You want to sleep in the bottom?
One and lounging and as hard as he can across a double bed. It's like, Lucian, that was really embarrassing for you.
Roll performance for how hard you're lounging.
All right.
Let's see how relaxed you look.
Total
Oh
of
my
20.
god, 20. He looks so. You look at him and you just feel, embarrassed by how relaxed Kovanum looks right now. Well, I can't tell you how you feel, but if I were Lucian, I would feel embarrassed.
Right.
Fuzzy sighs, rolls her eyes at Lucian, dumps her bag on the double bed as well.
Oh, I see what's happening here.
There wasn't even a fight.
I'm not gonna fight over a bed. As long as I got a place to sleep, I'm good.
All right, it's all that you can have. That side, I mean.
You hear a
Not
knock
this
on the
side.
door.
Alright. Who is it?
Hello.
No están
Do I have-
aquí.
I'm gonna
It's
open
just
the door.
it's Al
All right.
and Rico.
Got what you need to taken care of. Taken care of.
Not really.
Uh.
I was trying to get a message sent out, but the the guy that they have for their Orion carrier is not cooperating.
Why ever not?
It's a long story.
Do you have history with him?
No. Why'd you ask that?
I don't. You said it was a long story.
Apparently, he's not heading out of here anytime soon, and there's some interesting things going on in this town.
Oh, are the roads dangerous and he doesn't, has no desire to leave?
I mean, that's part of it, but seems like he's got a little bit of a monopoly going on here. Communications going in and out of this village, so she looks over at Rose.
Sounds about accurate.
Has monopoly on doing nothing.
Did you know about the whole, dead zone thing?
Oh, here it comes.
A little bit. Couldn't remember if it came this far down though. Or not. Actually, player to GM, how much would Rose know about that? She does know it exists. I don't know how much she would know.
Honestly,
Specifically.
I'd leave that up to you. How you want to handle that? That's your character's history. We really haven't dug that deep into it. I would
Alright.
say,
If you're allowing me to.
yeah, player discretion is advised.
Couldn't remember if it came this far out or not. Wouldn't surprise me though.
Dead zone?
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get a message out if couriers aren't cooperating. Scrying magic just kind of didn't work in this area for whatever reason. No one's sure why. At least
Is
not
that
that I've
what-
been able to figure.
Is that what we have to go to, Zarshak?
For the most part, Zarashak's the only place with a sending station that I know of. House Civis.
Yeah, I mean, there's other towns though. I mean, there's Cutter's Mouth. We could go there instead.
I mean, we could go to Cutter's Mouth, but we'd have to pass through Zarashak on the way.
Right.
There's also... I
Do
actually
they,
have to...
do they have a sending
Earthhold.
station there at Cutter's?
Items there. We might now. Not sure. I mean, it was growing the last time I was home, so.
Hmm.
Do you have business in Cutter's Mouth, Al?
No, I was just, because we were talking about before, Zarashak not being, the best place for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we might wind up there. I think we've actually yet to decide.
Rose is watching Al, just kind of with a curious expression on her face. So I don't think they've mentioned anything specific other than Zarashak might not be a good idea in front of Al.
Yeah, that's about all you
There's
said.
definitely something there. So, we're gonna get some information and figure out what we're doing from there. But in the meantime, if y'all don't mind me, I'm in desperate need of a bath. I'm gonna go take that wine. Real quick, I'll let y'all know when it's free.
Just, clean up after yourself.
And do save some for us. Do we have to reuse it, do we? One of those communal tubs.
Oh, I hope it's like the baths from Weir.
Probably is.
I meant with the bathhouses.
Oh, the ones that like change you.
Well, not that bit, but
I asked if it was reusable communal tub, and nobody said no.
I'm pretty sure it's
I'm
just
about
a
to go
tub.
find out.
I don't see any
All right, Kavanen.
signs of hot springs.
Kavanen,
Yes.
have you ever heard the phrase "Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater"?
Yes, it's completely ridiculous.
Yes, well, that comes from like places like this, where the bath water is used pretty much by everyone, and then by the time the baby has a bath, everybody else has had a bath, and water looks very grimy. So, if the baby falls in, you can't see the baby. So don't throw the baby out with bath water.
Well,
It's quite disturbing.
I had never thought of the origins of it, but that is my fear precisely.
I think if we're willing to pay a little extra, they could probably get us fresh water between baths. I mean, there is a river right there. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys get to it. Yeah.
What do you think the odds are that the others have been trying to reach us, but cannot, because we're in the dead zone?
Knowing Zomra, she's probably tried to send at least a few Civis messages.
At least.
Either
This is
she's been
Zomra
doing
we're
it.
talking about.
Yes, either she's been doing it incessantly nonstop, or she has completely forgotten.
Knowing Zomra, yeah, that is possible. Do you remember that time that we tricked her and snuck away from her the first time? Ah, good times.
Yes, I believe it was on in the gardens at the
Oh yeah,
university.
the first time.
Remember when we went there?
The first time I rode a Magicycle. Ugh. I had almost successfully blocked out all memories from that day. Thank you for bringing it back.
Was it as exciting as the first time we rode a air flying car thing? I don't know what to call them.
The Sky Coach was slightly better. It has walls.
Slightly better.
Still. We
Somewhere
were
in
not
the-
made to go that fast.
Magicycles were.
But we weren't. Those things are death traps, and I hate them.
That's rude. They've done nothing to you.
They go too fast and they scare me.
Oh. Alright. I like the Sky Coaches. I must admit, I like the thought of leaping off of one. I can't
Oh,
shake.
God.
I can't get the idea out of my head. I just want to
Please don't
leap.
leap off Sky Coaches.
I just want to leap off it.
If you do
You
that,
know-
I swear to God, you'd give me a heart attack, and I might
Oh,
never
give it-
recover.
I would give it half a moment, and then I would just appear right there on the deck of the coach immediately afterwards.
Giving me a second heart attack.
I will make sure you are not present.
God, I don't know whether that's better or worse.
We have the tokens.
That's true. Okay.
Things they said make you not fall fast.
I'd still prefer you don't risk your life,
I know.
but I'm not going to stop you.
All right. Well, like I said, I'll leave you to whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, Rico and I are gonna go try to renegotiate. We'll be back after. Just trying to make sure everybody knew what was going on.
Thank you for the information.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Let us know if you need anything from us, I guess.
No, I think we're all good. All right,
Alright.
then. She steps out into the night.
I thought it was morning.
It
It's
is.
still night.
Oh, I thought we landed in the morning after the
Yeah, it's
Thing.
it's false dawn. You can see some colors in the sky. The sun's starting to come up. So
It was
not
dawn.
not night, dawn. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Rose is just enjoying the bath. Good news, there is running water. Hot water
Oh
might
my
not be the
God.
hottest, but there is running water.
Who are you telling this?
Is this Rose narrating what she's experiencing, or is she telling us this now?
The bathtub's just on the other end of the room.
It's behind a door. It's just a very thin door.
Behind one of those slightly transparent but still cloudy glass screens, like
Mm,
the James Bond movies when the
That's
film
hot.
fatale is.
Rose is in there. You can see everything and nothing at
Wow.
the same time.
See, I was just thinking it was like one of those slatted wooden doors.
Like a shadow
This.
puppet.
Is that a boob or an elbow?
Oh my god, it's
Wait,
both.
wait, wait.
An L boob. A boob bow.
Ew.
That's you. You're a boob.
It's a
In the
nicer
insult
bath.
way, like when British people say it.
Mm.
What are you talking
no,
about? You're just a boob.
Yeah, Rose gets cleaned up and dressed in like just shirt and trousers. Puts her armor off to the side, kind of eyeing it when she gets out of the bath. It's free. Whoever's next.
I call next. I call
Me
next.
I can beat you there. You do this.
God damn it, come on in. She's still gonna try and make a run for it.
Uh-oh.
Okay. See how it
Gonna-
works.
Crash through the wall. Instead of a bang, you're gonna hear a
Bad,
rip.
God damn it.
Erica's like,
One sits up really quickly with the brief thought passing his mind of just teleporting there, because obviously, but nah, he just lays down.
So as he gets to the bathroom, closes the door, and gets in the bath. Finally, thank God. She's alone. She can be clean. This is amazing.
It feels so refreshing.
yeah, it's just a copper tub.
There's just
Better than a barrel.
There's water running to it. seems to be some
God.
sort of
No shared water.
like eldritch water apparatus. It's like summoning water.
A water stone?
Yeah, there's like a small shard that has a water elemental trapped in it, and when you tap it, water comes out of it.
Where's the guy? What does he look like in there?
It just looks like there's like waves inside of the shard when you look into it. Then it passes like
Poor
through a
little
little copper bottleneck, and there on the end of the faucet there's actually another little shard with a little fire elemental in it that heats the water up.
How adorable.
They're working
Well,
in
she
tandem.
takes a bath. Yeah.
All right. So I'd say everybody has enough time to get ready. At some point, there'll be a knock on the door.
Rose will get up to go get it.
I
Alright,
bet it's,
coming.
I bet
Hold
it's
on.
Katara.
It's either gonna be Katara, Al, or the innkeeper. Maybe it might be Alora. Rose will open the door.
It's Laura.
Aye, right in
Sorry, it
time.
took me a little bit longer than I expected.
Don't worry about it. Gave us a chance to clean up.
Well,
God, that felt good.
how about you get you and your friends out here, and we'll grab ourselves a couple of brews and talk about stuff.
Alright. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Where's the
Alright.
the tall one with the silver hair? Just curious. Not that I was, you know.
I believe she's made her own arrangements.
The older one or the shifter?
The older one.
Oh, yeah, she has her own.
Yeah,
Really?
she's
Zazie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one of you guys could
She's
go
a-
in and invite her out. She seemed like an interesting person to have an evening with. Just curious.
Oh, you're not gonna get very far.
I'm I'm spoken for.
I'm not talking
you don't
about
have
you.
silver hair and you're not her type.
I'm just saying. That was weird.
Nah, we're gonna let Guitar rest. She's had a rough couple of days, and I'll catch you up on why. Unless you think she'd like to hear what we're hearing, Zazie. You know her better.
Nah, I mean, if she's not in a great mood, maybe let her have the night to herself, and I'll bother her tomorrow.
Yeah. That's
It's pretty
probably the
bad
best
out there.
idea.
Let's grab a table.
Riz just raises an eyebrow, trying not to grin.
Yeah.
Table, brews. Right. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Vaughn says as he emerges from the bathroom with a wringing out his braid with a towel wrapped around it really tight.
Oh, does he have like the little towel crown, the towel hat?
No,
Towel crown.
That's so sad.
he's
That's
just
that's
squeezing the water out of the braid with both hands.
I don't know why. It's just such a funny image in my head.
It is. I agree.
Crown.
Rose has her hair down for once.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, Rose will follow Laura out into the common room.
Yeah, so you guys make your way out into the common room. there are just like several cocktail tables arranged haphazardly on the multi-level, unpolished hardwood slat floors. There's a chimney with a low fire and something going in a pot that's hanging above it. There's also a man standing at the other end, behind what appears to be a bar, just kind of hanging out. Looks a lot like the guy at the front desk, but is clearly a different person.
Reminds me of home. All my brothers running about, everybody looks the same.
I heard that.
On the way to finding a seat, or looking around, taking in the sights. I don't know why I said it like that, but whatever. We're walking.
We are the walking.
Kvanen will approach. Kvanen approaches Rose's aunt. He's like, I'm sorry, your name is Laura? Elora?
Laura.
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 You can call me Lar.
Best boss.
It's just easier.
Lar.
Yeah.
Right. Alright.
Sometimes I
Lar,
go by
this is
Larry for
Kvanen.
short.
I don't think I
Do
wanted
you-
to call you that.
do you work
yes,
with
my name is
cables?
Kvanen. I met Rose in the university.
Do you work with a cable guy? I just got him. Yeah, university. You guys are them. Okay.
And before you get any lofty notions, I was there in athletics.
Yeah, I was gonna say last time.
What team were we called?
Yeah, what was your team? I don't know.
know
Something.
what
The
we
something
were called.
sphinxes.
Sphincters.
The sphincters. I said sphinxes, not sphincters.
Anyway, I said sphincters.
Yes, our house's mascot is indeed a sphinx, though I do not believe we named ourselves. I mean, the house is House Loqua. It's not like we had the Silver Sphinxes or the Sphinxers or whatever.
Sphincter.
Good, because that would be a horrible name.
Embarrassing, truly.
Anyway, let me go
Anyway.
ahead and grab you guys all around. They got this awesome brew that's come out here somewhere up north. It's called Mother's Milk Stout. It's perfect.
We
Oh,
We
I
will
thought of
all
it.
have water.
we delivered that to a bar once.
Unless they have Frimble, I'm gonna pass and take water or
What do you mean?
water.
What's wrong with it?
I'm so sorry. Zossie, why did I'm confused.
I'm not the.
DM, this could be DM. This could be me misremembering things.
Oh no, you're not.
But okay, Mother's Milk Stout that was made with the thing, the fungus.
The water in weird that's
gunk?
all funky.
Yeah, the water that was contaminated by the strange.
Okay.
Uh,
I remember we delivered it for that guy,
yeah,
but I forgot that they did like weird brewing things.
yeah. There was this. Yeah. Yep.
We're all going to have water, and I would highly encourage you to do the same.
Man, I've been drinking this stuff for like months. I haven't felt anything
God.
but better since I started drinking it.
No gills, no funky
No.
weirdness.
What are you talking
Eh.
about? It's
When was
just
the last
beer.
time you heard from Bruno? You heard from my dad. There's a lot to catch you up on then.
I haven't heard from anybody in a long time. That God's damned Orion
Courier.
Courier has been trying to run some kind of, I don't know, what you want to call it, coercion.
Monopoly,
Yeah,
rackets.
racket. That's it.
Right.
What a
Rose will
piece
kind of
shit.
glance over at Zazie and Kavan and Lucian and whoever's honking their horn outside.
That's Steve's house. What I think is funny is
Kind
we
of-
were talking about that before.
Rose-
Was like, no, go ahead. I'm sorry, Rose.
So, Rose looks kind of actually a little grim at this point. Alright. There's a lot to catch you up on. Where do I even start?
I
Well,
found the
you think
beginning.
about it while she goes get us a round of something.
I'll get you something else, but I'm drinking the milk stout.
Bad memories for me.
They got some good margaritas here.
I want one of those.
I
Excellent.
seriously just want water.
Well, you can have water then.
I think water would be best for me.
How about you, pretty boy?
You might want to order yourself a double.
I said margarita.
Now the other one.
The other pretty boy.
Oh,
I will. I kind of keep looking over at everybody else. I will
Have the milk stout.
have. I'll have the milk stout, actually.
Lucian, please.
At least somebody's got good taste.
Don't.
Well, let's see what happens.
I encourage this.
Wasn't there
Oh.
a couple more of y'all? I saw you guys getting off the boat. There was a shifter and another one of them drow. One
Sorry?
of those Warforged. Where are they all at?
Erica. Where is Erica? Is she resting, Lucian?
I don't know. I was out here with you.
I mean, if she's taking a nap, let her take a nap.
I mean, I can always run in there and like kick the side of her bed.
No, it ain't necessary. I was just curious.
Alright.
How you guys know her?
Cousin.
Oh, we go
Ooh.
way back. Sorry, I
Seen,
mean they go way back. The two of them.
she just looks familiar. Seen a couple of your types coming through here recently.
Your types. Wow.
You know what I mean. Come on. Don't act like you think that you're everywhere around here.
I'm just saying it was a little hurtful. All right, so so
I
you said
mean
that you saw some of my types around here, and by chance, what was their name?
You know, I didn't ask. I just saw him came in.
There's no way. Sorry. I was just, it was just, kind of like a automatic response, like, you ask about a really famous bard and you expect just everyone to know about the famous bard. But then when you ask about, them and that they've been walking around saying their name everywhere they go, it's just really hard to believe that anyone would not know their names. But I mean, I believe you. I'm not saying that I don't. I'm just, surprised.
No, no, but they've been heading up. They've been heading up north. I don't know what they're
To
going
a
up there
Kyber
for.
mine, probably.
You know what? Better question. You said they've been heading up north. how long ago was this?
I don't know. A couple weeks ago, a couple of them passed through
Oh,
town.
All right, perfect. All right. That is what I expected you to say. Actually, it
But, I
worried
mean-
me for a second. I thought,
To what Rose was saying about the Kyber mine, it's on the other side of the river for one, and that thing has been closed down for years. There was a collapse. Broke down, I don't know, probably 15 years ago. And, you know, it just collapsed right into Kyber. The tunnels opened up, and it's just been a sinkhole ever since.
Ooh, another question. How were they dressed? Were they like dressed kind of like me, or were they dressed, you know, like covered in
It
paint?
dressed well.
Well, I mean, you don't really get too many dandies up here, so no, they weren't dressed like you.
Dandies.
I mean, no offense.
I don't like your tone.
I mean, there's definitely some people that dress kind of like that down in Zarashak. Maybe not quite so
No, I-
polished.
Oh, thank you.
Close enough.
Yeah, okay. No, my question was more about the people who were going up north. You know, were they like, let's say, covered in paint? Were they you know, dressed nice? You know,
I mean, they were dressed more like
what-
your shifter friends. Just standard, you know, rough gear.
Mhm.
Hat, trench coat, vest. You know, maybe a little bit of armor or whatever. No kind of paint or anything like that. Just, you know, just looking like they're like mercenaries.
Standard explorers.
Yeah, a little bit of that, you know, mercenary grit to them, but you know, they definitely fit in.
right.
Looked like they
So-
belonged here. You know, other than the whole being drow and all. But I mean, you see a lot more of them types coming up here, being all the range and whatnot, mercenaries and the mines, and it seems like they got some kind of interest.
So, we'll figure that one out here in a second. We got more questions, but there's probably a few things you should know first. Rose will catch Alora up, starting with the events of last Long Shadows. Maybe even a bit before that.
Hmm.
So,
4 hours later.
it probably takes a while.
All the while we're waiting on those drinks that she never went to the bar to get.
No,
Because
that's-
she's listening to this stupid story.
The drinks have definitely been dropped. Everybody, there's some food. The pot probably has something, you know, left over from last night in there, with, you know, a couple hard-boiled eggs thrown in there, some corn on the cob, probably some kind of shrimp or fish mixed in, like a chowder almost, you know, but instead of everything being chopped up, like, you know, you have like a whole, it's like a crab boil. You've got like whole crawfish in there and like a, you know, a third of a ear of corn and, you know, a couple hard-boiled eggs, and, you know, it's actually really good.
Some potato.
Yeah,
Things like that.
drinks are made. They're kept full throughout the entire story. Are there any things that you'd like to highlight, Rose?
She got laid.
Yes.
She will not highlight that. She won't necessarily gloss over how
Delayed part?
Andre happened.
But
No, she won't gloss over Andre's betrayal and eventual death, but she's not gonna linger on it. And it's pretty obvious from Rose's expression when she gets to that part of the story that it still very much hurts to talk about.
So wait, what'd you say this young fellow's name was? That you've been...
Andre.
No,
brother.
not your brother.
Oh. Oh, what they're talking about and trying to get me in trouble with.
Yeah, the man you've been
Blushing.
spending time with.
he is formerly known as Grimlock.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't like the tone of that,
Why is that so important? Do you know him?
I think that's a conversation
Why do I
that
feel
me
like I'm
and
a kid
Rose
again?
should probably have in private.
Say the thing. Say the thing, please. Say the thing. Say the thing.
Say it?
Do you
No,
do
no,
you know
no.
him or something? Not like I'm getting married to him or anything.
He's your cousin.
Well, that's good, because he's already married.
Oh,
And the two of you haven't formally signed the divorce papers.
Not to me.
No.
Oh.
You know better than that.
That one I know.
He's a little too...
That one I know for sure.
a little too male for me. And way too old for you.
we've been saying the same thing
What is he, 15?
for so
I
long.
wasn't going to make any
15
assumptions about
years older
you,
than
but
you?
yes, you are right about the second thing.
Yeah, he must be damn near 20 years older than you.
He had an established adulthood by the time you were born.
Okay, look.
I'm on your side.
It's not like it's a formal thing.
Did he mention that he was
So,
married?
who was he married to?
No,
Yes,
he
who was
didn't
he
mention
married
that
to?
part. Not still married. He did mention somebody though.
No, he's still married.
To whom? Say it.
Say the name. Say the name. Say the name.
So I'd say, if you guys are interested, go visit the last house on the way out. There's a little Denise.
I'm sorry, do you have a lisp? What? Say that again?
House Denise.
House
Ah.
Denise.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, like his ex-wife's name isn't
No,
Denise.
I don't.
Say it.
I'm not Mike Tyson.
Who?
Kith. I love that meme. All right. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, little house Denise enclave. It's not really an enclave, but just go ahead and swing by.
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna avoid that.
No, we have to go over there.
I-
Please,
I'm
Rose.
trying not to complicate my life already. more
Please,
than it already-
Rose.
No, because I don't want to get my ass killed.
Rose, if there is anything on this planet that I will ask of you, and that will be it. Like you won't ever have to watch Edie Thule.
Absolutely not.
You don't have to watch Edie Thule. You don't have to change him. I mean, you don't like I will never ask you to wash, Denise, my Magicycle. I will never. Oh my God. I will never ever ask of you anything. Just please, let's go to this house.
You can go. I'm going to go hide.
I walk out.
Jesus. Oh, this is gonna go great for me.
Middle of the
No,
night.
Zazie, roll
Come on, Ed.
perception.
That was it.
Perception?
Yeah.
10.
10. Okay.
Connor's name has been...
Cold.
He has been summoned to follow Lucian. Oh, you know, I should go with him to make sure he doesn't get himself and, you know... As a witness, if anything else.
Be careful.
Pushes himself back from the table and
Her
will
chair.
hustle out after Lucian.
Be careful.
Yes.
Like, no,
It's what we do
did-
best. We split the party.
Well, it always leads to interesting conversations.
No, we did talk. He said they weren't together. Whether or not the divorce is final, he's still an adult. He can make his own choices. I just don't want those choices complicating my life, apparently.
Bros,
I'm not-
we just did so many things to make sure that he wasn't killed. And to try and get him out of jail.
Yes.
I think you deserve some answers on this.
I don't know if I want them coming from her. It just... Fine.
Alright, Lucian, there are two sides to every story, and I cannot wait to hear this one.
I know. I am so excited. All right. So, all
You're
right.
gonna
So,
get me
so-
killed.
Kavan and Lucian are gone, you can't hear him.
Yeah.
Alright,
So,
we're going to
alright.
find out what it is he sees in Rose. They're going to be exactly the same person, but this woman is going to be 30 years older than her.
Ew. Imagine. Ew. No, definitely not. No, I mean, who knows? Maybe they're the same age. You know, like I mean,
You
Not-
also
not
know
like
that
her and
House
Rose,
Denise
but I mean,
are
like-
humans, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, gross. All right. Okay. All right. So, all right. So here. So okay. So this is what we're gonna do, right? So let me lead first, right? But this is what we're gonna say, okay?
Alright.
We're looking for Carlisle, Carlisle, and and we know that Lucky had been traveling with them. We heard through the grapevine that that he used to live here, and we were pointed in her direction, and then that's when we start our questioning.
Alright. I'm prepared to defend myself. You never know. You're lucky. Or who? Never know who he might have been tangled up with. I don't know who this woman is.
True. By the gods, what if that's not even his real name? Grimlock, I mean. Obviously, Lucky's not his real name.
I think we're going to learn a lot from
We're gonna
her,
learn so much.
her initial reaction. Her first impression is going to tell us loads.
I'm so excited. I think that would be a good segue to a break.
Yeah, it is. Let's do buy a break.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back.
Trailer park drama.
10 minutes. Hello.
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 wow!
How, Dabra? Okay.
Okay.
Are you all ready?
Okay.
No, but apparently I don't get a say in this matter.
No, you don't.
You know what? I'm gonna get a little bit of ice. I'll be right back.
Now he's avoiding the
Be right back. 2 minutes.
situation.
Okay.
Oh, man. Saucy. Saucy.
Yes.
What are the odds? Like, just you're the smart one here. What are the odds that
Of
not
specifically
only,
what?
that not only is my aunt living here, but so is Lucky's ex-wife? What? And Rose is like face down on the table, and you can see the blush in her ears.
All right, I'm back. So,
I guess to compute that, we'd have to know. I think like exactly how many female. How many adult females are in the marches
How
to
many
then
he's
be
been
able
with?
to. Yeah, how many Lucky has been with, and how many cities there are, and from there we can start to narrow it down. Right now, I simply don't have enough information to compute that.
all right. So, Lucian and Kovanen are walking around the backside of the inn. You can see a large fire pit in the center of town with some embers still going in it. And as you approach the area that that was noted, where this person's little shop or enclave, I guess you'd say, set up, you see a large, like, post with a sign hanging from it that has the head of the Chimera head, which is the coat of arms for House Deneath, just gently swaying in the wind.
Well, there it is.
All right.
So you said let you take the lead. I will.
Okay.
I will just jump in when the questions start, or if it gets, hairy.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
it might, because she apparently likes them that way.
Yeah. Gross. All right. Here we go. All right.
Lucian walks up and does goes to knock, and then does like a little giddy dance, and then all right, there's no taking it back. Here we go.
It's open.
Okay. I open it slightly, and just kind of stick my head in. Kind of like when you're a kid and you're trying to like ask your mom for like candy, but she's like in bed.
Hello. My name is Lucian, and I'm under the impression that one. Let's see here. Grimlock lives here.
She just looks up at you.
Used to.
Juan's got his head in the door, also like below Lucian's, because he wants to see this woman's reaction.
She's going to look at your face.
I smile.
Roll deception.
What the fuck? Why?
You're intentionally being deceptive.
5.
She just nods.
Came at it.
Oh, come on inside, please. Have a seat.
All right.
Can I
Sure.
walk in?
Absolutely. And your friends, come inside.
Oh yes, of course.
Yes, hello.
Ah, yes.
Ian, what was her initial reaction when Lucian said that?
Told us to come inside.
Roll insight.
Damn.
May I try as well, sir?
Yes, sir. You may.
Good.
Good.
18.
Okay. Well, let's see. Her initial reaction seemed to be, there was like a bit of a pause, and then a moment of, recognition and a expression of, like, welcoming and satisfaction.
Huh. I am confused. Okay.
All right.
Please, come and have a seat. You said
Oh,
that
yeah, thank you.
were looking for Grimlock, yes?
Yes and no. Well, so,
This
sorry.
is his address, so you've come to the right place.
Okay. Well, that is good to know. So I am actually here looking for excuse me. I just drink something funny. My cousin by the name of Carlisle, and oh God, do you don't drink the mother's milk stuff, do you?
Okay. Occasionally I have some. It's not my first choice, but I definitely tried it from time to time.
Yes, all
Anyway,
right.
so your cousin is Carlisle.
Yes, and
I've
so
heard
I
of him. I have. He came through here at one point, not too long ago. Maybe I don't know, a few weeks ago.
Lucian is doing like a really dramatic, like nod, like just like he might as well be doing the dance from Bob's Burgers, like the oldest daughter does, where she tries to like twerk, but it's like stupid. Yeah, but he's doing that with his head.
Are you
And,
okay? Is something caught in your throat?
No, I'm agreeing with you. Okay, so yes, I know that that they were traveling together. However, my
You think that Lucky was traveling with him? With your cousin? I mean, sorry, Grimlock was traveling with him. That's
Yeah,
the
yes,
impression that you were under, but they were traveling together.
well, I mean, I know that he missed the parting vehicle. However, it was that they were going to be traveling, so I know that he followed along afterwards. But I mean, together, not to, you know what I mean? Like they were supposed to be together, if you catch my drift.
So you know this Carlisle, it sounds. And it sounds like you believe it unlikely that they would be traveling with one another.
I'm not quite sure how to answer that question. I think no, they would not have been traveling together, to the best of my knowledge. But I can't say for certain, as they did not pass through here together. Or did Lucky pass through? Sorry, Grimlock passed through here in the same time as Carlisle was here, but Carlisle did make his presence known to
course he did.
everyone.
Of course he did.
Yes, of course. Wait, his last name too, right?
What Carlisle Catholic? Yes, absolutely, yes.
Yes, yes.
Anyway, I have to ask you boys. This meeting feels a bit forced.
What? No, not at all.
She twists the ring on her hand a couple of times.
Well, we don't want to have to look for him, fortunately, but we are.
And I'm sorry. So you said that that he lives here. He has never mentioned a sister before.
Is he here with you right now?
No,
I don't
not at
believe
all.
you. I can feel.
But he's not here.
He is here.
No. He's definitely not here.
No,
He.
he's in the inn right now. I can. She holds up her finger, and
Wait, you can feel that he's nearby. Do you mean that you think we aren't being truthful, or do you mean that you can tell that he is nearby?
my ring is on his finger, and he is in the inn right now. With someone in that proximity, I can feel it.
I slap my hand on Lucian's shoulder.
All right. Wait a second. Oh god. Okay. All right. You're. So okay. What are you to him?
I can tell by the look on your face you already know. Why are you
What?
playing
I
these games
do
with
not.
me, child? What is this game?
Child, I am 80 years old. I am your senior.
I'm still stuck on the fact that you're saying he's here.
I can tell.
He was
if
in the
my
inn.
ring is about. My senses.
Oh
may
yeah,
not
all
be
right. No,
perfect,
I'm going
probably
to believe you.
100 feet away from me right now. I can tell he's there.
All right. I'm going to believe you. But we were just in the inn.
I can
And
assure you that he is not over there. As a matter of fact, the last time that we had any word of Grimluck, lucky to us, is that he was in fact imprisoned for crimes.
She
and
walks past
as I
you,
said,
she stands up, knocks her chair over, and just walks past you.
She was-
Walks right out of her house.
falsely accused of Kovan's like following her with his head's turning as she's like, it was falsely accused, of course, and then
They're
we-
both
we-
they're both on
the-
each side of her, trying to beg her to not walk
Right.
more.
Stop talking. Just stop talking to me. And where is Zazie right now?
She is sitting with Rose and with Rose's
Where have we
aunt.
been?
You guys follow her. She walks in through the main entrance. The guy at the front desk like falls back in his chair a little bit, and she's like, "Don't even talk to me." She walks into the room and she stands in front of Rose, and she looks at Zazie like curiously, and then she reaches over and snatches your hand. What?
Hey, what?
What
Hey,
is this?
don't touch me!
What are you wearing this
Who
for?
are you?
Excuse you.
What Kavan
Yank
Russell
my
said.
hand away from her.
Why do you
Rose
have
will
that ring?
definitely get.
Who
Oh
are
my
you?
goodness.
but
Oh my
hold-
goodness.
Hold on.
We never knew what that ring was for when he gave that to you.
Wait, are you the wife?
Oh,
Wife.
Wow.
Yeah. Why do you
Oh,
have
dear.
this ring?
Lucian, what did you do?
My name
Look,
is Ashi.
there's a misunderstanding.
Didn't.
Lucky gave me this ring.
Oh, did he?
I'm sorry, Lucky gave me this ring when we were in Weir.
Mhm.
I. Yes.
Wait. Hold on.
Because-
Hold on.
Because
Hold
Lucky
on.
was leaving, and it was a parting gift, and then
Yeah. Okay. Listen
you're-
to us
Shoes and your
for a
gloves.
second, please. What? Me? Oh, him.
You're wearing his gloves.
Is-
Okay.
you can't see these gloves because the item specifies that they are invisible when they are worn. But
No, but I can tell that they're there.
All right.
Even if I were, it
Right.
would be because he gave them to me.
You're
because he...
still
What is
not
going on
listening to
here?
me. Listen, please.
Shut up, woman. Let him speak.
Listen.
Actually,
listen.
how about he doesn't speak, because it sounds
Rose,
like he
shut
picked
up.
it up already.
Hold
Alright,
on.
fine.
Just hold on. All right. These items. All right. And I'd like flash, the fucking gun,
Her jaw
fucking
drops.
bolter.
You have to be fucking kidding me. Did you
Carrisbane.
kill him?
No, listen to me, please. I told you before you stormed out of your own house and left two strangers in your house behind you. We had to chase you out of your house. Listen to me, please. Okay. The fact of the matter is, your husband, okay, Grimlock, Lucky, he gifted these items to us, okay? Kyber's Bane, the gloves that you apparently see, the ring, what did you get, Rose?
A right hook about into your jaw right about
Yes,
now.
exactly.
What the hell did you say to her?
I did not say anything. So,
She
So
sucked
yes.
it out pretty quick.
yes. So these items were given to us as gifts. Okay, when he was leaving to follow my cousin to go on this adventure that you had the misfortune of meeting my cousin. Since that time, my cousin has been murdered. Okay, so we are attempting to solve the case of who killed my cousin. Unfortunately, your husband was one of the last people to be seen with him. He was arrested in the marshes and taken to prison. On his way, he was eventually gotten off of the case, found innocent, maybe by my family's lawyer, and then when he met up with us again, unfortunately, he was found, he was imprisoned once again for an attempted murder. There is, weirdly enough, a pattern. But anyway, that's besides the point. The fact of the matter is that, like I told you, your husband has been last seen in prison. Your ring being here is not because he's here. Again, for the fourth time.
Still want to know what he said to you to start all this mess off.
He told me that
She felt it.
I'm sorry. He told me he was looking for my husband and that you were, or that he was in a retinue with my husband, Carlisle Catholicus.
Alright.
Whatnot. Listen, I just want to know. You, and he points to Zazie, and my husband. Why do you have?
Definitely
the ring?
not.
Why do you have the ring? Of all people,
I
why-
don't
Because
know.
Because before he left to go chasing after Carlisle, after shit went down in Weir, he gave everybody a little gift. Pardon, I don't know why specifically certain people got the things.
What was
Didn't
your
ask
gift?
him. You don't want to ask that question, because I
Yes.
really don't want to answer that one.
Yes, you do.
And now it's very
You see,
clear
I'm
that
going to strangle you in a
very
second.
clear to me that the
that's
reason he
Steven
gave us
saying
these gifts is because he wanted to go. He wanted to go dark, clearly, and you were able to tell that his ring was nearby, so he wanted to lay low. Apparently, he can be tracked by his belongings. So, or he thought he would never be seen again. I don't know.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I don't know.
It's fine.
Who would be
his-
trying to set him up, though?
I mean, I don't know. His attorney was here probably. I don't know. Not too long ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, shortly after
Right.
Carlisle came through here. So,
That was a
Do
couple
you-
months ago.
Do you want the ring back?
no, I don't want the ring back. He gave it to you for a reason.
Why?
Couldn't possibly
Probably because
know.
he thinks he could have used it.
Traveler knows.
She might.
Like,
You,
Oh, do you know what it does, at least?
of course. It binds us. It gives you some level of protection from me. Well, through me. I'll explain it later. I'm just trying to figure out now what this one means by I don't want to know.
Lucian, shut up before I strangle you.
She grabs a chair and
How about
spins it
we
around
have-
backwards and, like, you know, does the mount.
How about if I say that we
How
were
about if you
very
let me speak
surprised
for myself?
to learn that you existed?
I'm more surprised that you live here.
Why?
Just an amazing set of coincidences.
I was
And
thinking
Rose
the
is
same
looking
thing.
very kind of.
How did you get here?
We took a riverboat.
Take me to the riverboat.
Oh, if you know Gaff,
Well,
I do know.
Well,
he's
yeah.
not on the ship.
we ran by it when you stormed out of your house.
No, I know Gaff.
No.
Just all very hard to swallow.
But before Gaff's boat, we got here by some stupid portal in Kuiper. Wound up a few hundred miles away. Here we are.
Portal from Sharn into Kyber, and then from Kyber
So wait, Lucky is in jail right now?
into Marches.
Or you think he might be out?
Hopefully
He
not.
was
I mean,
the last time,
we got him out, we think.
hopefully.
But then we wound up, teleported away and couldn't really check.
Last few 48 hours before we were in Sharn were a freaking mess.
So you said Carlisle's dead now? Murdered?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Probably from him running his mouth to all the fucking Tzarkans that have been coming through here.
Oh shit. When was the last time that a Tzarkan came through? And is it like regular? Like, is it like a
No,
patrol
it's not a
that
regular thing.
comes
They
through
were
from time to
here maybe a couple of weeks ago. They've been doing something out in the off the West Bank. I don't know what they're doing out there.
Mhm.
They've hired a number of Deneth soldiers, and they have gone rogue.
Huh. Never mind.
That's not a good sign, is it?
Not especially. There's an encampment of theirs, probably a day, maybe 2 days north.
Oh, we just came from the door.
It's probably the camp you passed last night.
Oh yes, we did tell you about that.
Tell me about what?
Iron Retone. On our way down, we floated past an encampment. The tall, dumb one here is the one who saw it.
Excuse you.
You are both tall and dumb.
Yes, this one is an obvious fact for me.
Hold on now.
I think Lucy needs to be
So,
reminded of it sometimes.
You passed the encampment. Was it a Deneth encampment?
We don't know.
To be honest, we did not stop to check it out.
No, we had been warned there were bandits, so we just didn't know.
Bandits.
Um,
How quaint. More like highly trained mercenaries from a dragon-marked house. It's probably to your
Alright, well,
benefit that you
we didn't stop.
Good. Could have been very dangerous for you.
Yes. Yes.
You are adorable. I can see why he likes you.
Please do not talk down
Hey,
to
Sam.
me.
He does this to everyone.
He's quite tall.
Can someone please tell me what's going on here? I am in the dark still, and this is a very unfortunate situation. It's quite,
We have
it's embarrassing.
quite comprehensively explained.
I still don't understand why you are here. You went through some portal in Shan?
Yes, and then
Yes.
You expect me to believe
That's
that?
along.
Yes.
I mean,
It's what happened.
no.
we
But
got right here because we appeared on the side of a river, out of a cave. Gaff showed up on a boat. We got on his boat, came here.
You don't. There are no incongruencies here for you. Maybe things that are a bit too serendipitous. Does this not all seem too convenient for you? I feel like this.
Oh,
I-
it does.
seems
I
so
don't know what any of those words mean. I still think that we're still inside of the maze of tunnels. I think that everything that we've seen so far has been nothing but in our imaginations because of the voices that were coming out of the hole. So yes, I don't believe any of this.
Oh, that's-
One could say that all of the happenings were so well organized it could have been a story.
Hmm. Something odd going on here. I'm going to go speak
I'd
with
like to know
Gaff.
what it is.
Right ahead.
What you
We
want.
have already spoken with Gaff about the topic of it being so advantageous for him to have appeared at the time that we appeared. He and I are more or less in agreement about why.
You see her reach up and she grabs like her shirt, and she seems to be like massaging something like under her shirt.
Have I seen something like that? Okay. It looked like she was reaching up for like a pendant or a necklace, or like when a dragon mark flares up.
No, it does look like it was. You see that she has a cord wrapped around her neck,
Mhm.
and you saw the cord get pulled taut as she grabbed her shirt.
Mhm.
I'll be back. Please don't follow me. Let me go talk to him privately so he doesn't feel encouraged to corroborate your story.
It's okay,
I-
whatever.
No, I'll be more than happy to stay here.
Can I, once you're done, can I ask questions about the ring and everything?
Sure,
Or
it's a simple Deneth ring. It was more of a keepsake that we passed between us. But yes, I can absolutely tell you about the ring. And you're clearly attuned to it. I
thank you.
felt you arrive, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to approach the situation when these two buffoons rolled into my office. It's not my house, by the way. It's an office.
Oh,
Whatever.
have you been sleeping on the couch?
Occasionally.
Lucian,
Huh? I'm sorry. I saw bed sheets. I thought it was your home.
I'm stationed here. I do not live here.
Oh, where are you from?
let her get going.
I'm from
Lucian.
Karnath. Thank you very
Huh?
much.
Is it nice there?
It's fine.
How are the sights?
Seeable.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
We'll
I'm-
talk.
Let the lady do her job.
spent most of my
Lucian.
life living in Aendair anyway. I grew up on a village on the
So have
border.
I.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, which border?
The border of Karnath.
Oh,
was that village named Weir?
No.
Okay, thank God.
That's where I was going with that too, but I don't really know where Karnath is. So.
I don't either. I don't pay attention in the history classes.
Konath is a country.
Are you going to
directly-
speak with Gaff?
I will. I don't know how you don't know what Konath is. It's very strange. You are just very.
Oh, it's really
strange.
easily when you don't really care.
North and west of Aendare.
Well, basically straight west.
Oh.
But whatever. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm not from here.
I'm sorry. Straight east.
Or east, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I mix my left and my right all the time. I'll be back. She stands up and heads out.
Well, that went well.
I was
Maybe
just
I
going
should
to
have been
say
on the
that.
go.
Alara's standing at the bar facing the other direction.
Alora, if you had any
Yes.
dealings with this, let me
Oh.
know.
It ain't my fault it happened.
Well, you did know that was going to happen.
I did not know that was going to happen. I didn't know that she was with Lucky. So, I mean, this is
Got a headache.
yeah, it's a bit of a headache, for sure.
Oh,
This headache
man.
is
I
about
got
6
blamed
grams.
for it. I got blamed for Rose's stuff because I have the ring.
That was kind of interesting.
Well,
Well, to be fair, she was just more upset about you having the ring. However, if you think about it, she got really upset when Rose had the nerve to say, "Oh, you don't want to know." Oh, man.
What the hell else was I supposed to say, Lucian?
nothing.
Not that.
Saying you don't want to know what he gave me is not what she needed to hear.
Yeah,
Especially
you could
his
have lied,
wife.
or at least try to lie, or something, because that just
Yeah, I don't
that
know.
was-
Laura,
that was obvious
Laura.
as all hell.
Take the.
You
take
should
the-
hear her talk to the police. It's hilarious.
It is hilarious. It's okay. It's like committing a crime and then like holding the bag of like, let's say, jewels or something in your hand as you're telling the cops that you didn't do it. Like, it's hilarious. Like,
Actually, it's
oh
more like
my
telling
God.
the
You
cops-
have
Lucian,
gods
It's
here.
more like telling the cops you
All right,
don't want to
everybody
know
shut
what's
up
in
for a
this
second. I
bag.
have a question.
Did
Everyone
you rob the
shut up
bank?
for a second.
You
Come on
don't
and
want to
help
know what's
the
in this bag.
Did he lead off that interaction?
What?
Mm.
Because I have a feeling that could have gone like 10 times better.
Yeah, okay. What,
No,
with
listen.
you going over there?
She already
Yeah,
knew
might.
Lucky's ring was in the village before we ever went there. This was
Yes.
going to happen.
I should have gone
so
myself.
save the preaching.
No, you shouldn't have. Because it would have ended the same exact way. The same exact way. We didn't get to say anything, Rose. We didn't get to say anything. We mentioned him, and she immediately said, "Oh, he must be in the inn. He must be in the inn. He must be in the inn." And guess what? He wasn't in the inn. Only his ring. So, really and truly, it would have gone the same way. It's not our fault.
I think he gave Saucy the ring because she was the only one who needed some jewelry. He'd already
Well,
given
like
you
we
his.
said-
Did you really think I needed more jewelry?
I'm trying to think of this from his point of view. He had already given Rose his smelly t-shirts.
Yeah, he gave her more than that.
Oh, that was to follow.
Very, very funny, Lucian. Very funny.
I mean, I can't help but actually feel a little bit of bond with this man because it is kind of hilarious. Like, this is you.
Now, let me ask you this question. What is it
What
called?
side are you on?
What is it called when two women share a bond like that? Is it like Eskimo sisters, or like, like, is there like
You know what?
another
I'm getting
term
out of
for
this
it?
conversation. I am just gonna go get some fresh air. I'm done.
Don't run off. It's fine.
No, let her be alone with her thoughts for a moment. There's probably a lot going on in there right now.
You can, Rose, but let me tell you one more thing before you go. They have been split up for a long time. Don't let this get in your head. All right?
Does she know that? By her reaction.
Yeah, she knows.
Does she
I mean,
know that?
She might like to think it's different than it is, but it still is what it is. He ain't doing nothing that he shouldn't be able to do.
He's an adult. He makes his own choices. I'll
I
make
mean,
them
he's
for
an
him.
old, grown-ass man. He's like 4 years younger than I am.
Okay, I could have sworn he was Braxton's age, more or less.
Maybe. I don't know. He always seemed kind of mature.
Wise beyond his ears.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, go ahead. If you need some time to yourself, I'll talk to her when she gets back. And I'll talk her off the ledge, too, if you want me to.
No, that's something I gotta handle. Because apparently, I don't know what Lucian said. Doesn't
I
matter at this
too.
point.
I told you.
Oh, come on.
Who was that oh come on aimed at me? Alright.
Oh, I said, oh, come off it. At Rose. Well, with the way she was so non-believing. What's the word for that?
Disbelieving? Untrusting?
The way she did not believe us about why we were here. I bet she wonders if I can only imagine that she thinks we sought her out to. Who knows what?
I mean, it still seems kind of weird. You guys showed up when you did.
Yes.
No, the fact that she's here, you're here.
Oh, I thought you took a step out.
No, I'm staying put for the moment.
Well, yes, it is
I'm gonna get...
quite weird. Preordained, even, perhaps.
Some divine presence is getting his feet all up in our business.
Their feet.
All right.
Rose just kind of looks sideline.
Well, what are you going to tell her when she comes back then, if you're not running off to hide?
And I'm not sure we have much else to tell her, but she'll have questions for us, I'm sure.
I'll tell her the truth. As I'm aware of it at the very least.
I mean, do you think it's any of her business? I'm just asking, 'cause seriously.
Do you think she's gonna kill me?
I don't think she's gonna kill you. She already knows he's off doing whatever he's
Do you
doing.
Do you think I could at least get my questions in before you tell her?
Have you not had that ring identified, or she said you
No.
were attuned? She said
Well-
you were attuned to it. Can't you just tell what it is?
I mean, yes, I can. It's just I don't know how to activate it, or why he gave it to me, or any of that.
He gave it to you because he could be tracked by it, apparently.
I don't think that's it.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
doesn't
know,
sound
it's-
like him. I mean, he thought she needed it for some reason. What do you think it does, Ozzy?
It's hard to explain. It like takes the pain from me somehow, but I don't know how to activate it. And I don't know how it does what it does.
Is it possible that that every time you are supposed to feel pain? I mean, she said that she is connected through the ring, right? Is it possible that every time you feel some kind of pain, that she feels it?
I don't think so because it doesn't feel active. feels dormant, like it's sleeping. I can't make it do the thing,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know what the trigger is.
Right, right.
Probably
Maybe we
consent
should
on
just
the
ask
other
her.
hand.
Ask her for the other one.
Well, that's one of my questions.
I don't think it works like
I'm not
that.
sure
You
if I
gotta
have any
be
questions.
house beneath for that kind of ring to work. Some kind of signet or something from them.
But Lucky's not house beneath.
Right, but he wore the ring.
And now Zozzy wears the ring.
Right, but the other one, the one that's bonded, is actually bonded to a person in the house. Don't you know anything about how
yes,
these
like
house artifacts work? You have to have the dragon mark.
What?
I mean, that doesn't stop it from being.
No, you're right. I asked if we could just ask her for the other ring, but yes, I get it now. It wouldn't work for me because I'm not the thing. And no, I really don't know the mark things.
You didn't know where Karnath was either.
No,
He's not
I
from
don't.
around here.
Not
I'm
from
quite far
around.
away.
Where are you from? Around.
I've been around all
Right
sorts
now
of
they're running
places, and I'm
theory.
from around sorts of. I don't tell you anything.
Rose.
Look, I didn't go to school for map school.
Oh, you're an art major. No,
Yeah,
just making a bad joke that the running theory is that he was hatched.
Speaking of maps, does anyone have one of the Aendair Eberron region?
And
There's something I'd like to. Yeah, Aendair and Corvair and
I mean, I
like-
think
Oh yes, we are quite
Karnath.
far away from home. It would be helpful. For us to
Yes.
have
I think
somewhere where we are.
Ashi probably has some.
Okay, I don't know. There's something. I want to.
You have an idea?
Yes,
it
I
out.
do. I want to confirm something before I say it.
Well, I mean, when she gets back, you can
Oh,
ask her. I don't have any.
Maps and ideas and confirming things. Do we have the map that has Lucky's notes all over it? Or was it Carlisle's map? One with the places on it? The evidence. The evidence map.
I don't know. I mean, do you have one or not?
I'm not asking you. Let me speak to them.
Ah, shit, I
The
can't
map
remember
that
this.
Lucky made that we found in his briefcase, with all the places on it. Or does Filt have that?
It's either me or Felt. I actually don't remember as a player who would have that last. I don't know if I gave it to Felt or not.
It's not in my inventory notes, so I don't think I have it.
I think it might be like in the evidence briefcase
Mhm.
that Filt probably has, or it's just in the hotel room or something.
It's probably
No.
just sitting in the hotel room.
No, I think Felt has it. I think Rose handed it to Felt.
Idithul is probably drawing on it with crayon and shit.
Well, if we had known that we would get transported away so severely, it would have been nice to have had that. Given that we now find ourselves in his footsteps, to some extent.
I'm probably gonna end up throwing a generic map of Eberron into my bag once all of this is over.
Well, so wait a second. I mean, where are you from then?
Me?
Yeah.
From Aendair. The Aendair region.
All right.
All right.
All right.
1 second. My mic boon is falling off the table here. I'll be. You guys
No, I'll
talk.
fix that.
BRB.
Well, now that she's not listening, why is she so up our ass about that, not knowing where everything is?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. You would think that like she was like this big traveler or something that cares, you know? Like, oh, you've never been here? How dare you, you know?
Didn't have
You
the
may have
best
been.
education growing up. Don't know where a lot of this stuff is. I don't know what a lot of the house stuff does.
I definitely don't.
Am I seriously the only one with like any house ties? Not that I have a mark.
I'm not even the heir to a
Pearl
house.
mark.
Hello, Cathalis.
I think she
Dragon
meant to the
marked house.
dragon marked houses.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
Barashk or
I'm like-
Lyrandar.
I mean, you know,
Of the marriage.
I'm tapping one, so
Did you really have to ask if you're the only one, you know, marked? Not to know by now.
Oh, no. I don't bear a dragon mark. Evidence to the contrary aside. No, most of my family's House Thrashk in some way, shape, or form. Not sure what specific clan, but I mean,
There's
Dad's dragon
separate
mark.
clans in the houses? Oh god. Why do they have to make it so complicated?
Because politics and family. They don't mix, and yet here we are.
family.
That's another thing.
So
Why is that fucking beer here?
Oh, that's a good
because
point.
the traveler's fucking with us.
Either that or, you know, I mean, it's far and wide. Who knows?
We're being that far and wide. Was that somebody clearing their throat, or was that one of us?
That was me. So you hear the sound of boots and spurs
Like a lot of boot.
and armors jingling. No, 3 sets of
Hey,
boots walk up to the bar.
Who's wearing the boots?
Lucian, roll history.
All right.
What do these people look like as I look at the bar?
3 human males.
Oh, okay. 13.
Okay. They're all wearing. One of them appears to be wearing like mostly leathers. He's got like a long like highwayman's jacket on with a high collar, tricorn hat, crossbow in the back. Another one is fully in full plate mail. Shield strapped to his back, sword on it, and then the third one is dressed kind of like he's wearing a linen green cloak, mostly cloth. He's got some greaves and wristbands on. His hair's pulled back in kind of like a ponytail. He's ordering a drink. The 3 of them sit down at a table
So-
across from you guys. Well, no,
So
not
with
across,
my
but on the other side of the room.
13,
Go ahead. From your 13,
So-
it just looks like some guys.
okay.
How's
Cool.
Alora reacting? So Rose is going to take her cue from her.
She's very silent.
Well, they're just dudes. Right, well, what are we talking about? I've forgotten.
Getting supplies, getting our plan of action going.
Oh, I don't think we mentioned a plan. Not recently.
Well, we need to make one soon. We're going to be moving out in, what, day and a half, maybe?
So in a day and a half, how long are we staying here?
For long enough to rest and resupply.
That's a
And to
long
make
time.
a comprehensive plan, I assume.
Right, right. That would most likely entail getting back on a different boat or back onto Gaff's boat, right?
Probably.
Probably. Depending on where we decide to set sail, will probably influence how we get back to Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Ashi walks back in through the main entrance. Slows for a moment as she is walking in. Kind of glances at the guys that are sitting to the right of the bar. And then sits down with you guys.
How'd your conversation go?
And it sounds like you aren't making it up. That's good, I suppose.
You don't say.
I'd like to interject before the conversation goes much further. I'm so sorry.
No, it's
Man, what
fine.
is your name?
My name, Ashi. Ashi Denise.
Check.
Denise. Sorry, it's always hard to say. Denise.
Oh, okay. I thought the DM said, as she walks back in. But he said, as she walks back in.
Ashi.
Yes. Okay. Right, yes, so a wild story, I know. But as wild as it is, it's easy to remember because it's the truth.
Sure. Suppose it is. But at the same time, I can't help but think it's all too convenient. I think there's something
Quite,
at
yes.
work here. Some other machinations are going
A lot
on.
of what we experienced has, yes, we've been surrounded by machinations as of late. I am simply resigned to it.
I think if I were you, I'd probably want a bigger role in my own destiny.
I'm doing what I can.
I think we're trying. Alright,
So what are your next moves?
look.
We're going to move on.
How about we take this conversation into our suite? That way, these gentlemen here can, not have to listen to us chatter. I think they'd like some peace and quiet to drink.
I think you can use the term gentleman very loosely for those. Lucian, she points over to the guys. Those are a couple of my colleagues that have been working for some of your brethren.
Right. And I'd like to give them a little space.
Bye.
Especially.
Sorry, go
Cons-
ahead.
And Rose is dropping this to a whisper meant only for Ashi's ears, especially considering I don't have my armor or my weapons. If they're gonna pick a fight or if we're gonna pick a fight, I'd like to be prepared.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Because by brethren, you just mean like, people that look like me, right? But not like my brethren.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if you're actually related to them or not.
All of you are being too conspicuous. We need to just leave.
All right.
I was
So
gonna
as you guys are
finish her drink and head to the suite.
standing up, two drow walk in and walk right by your table to go sit at the table with the soldiers, the Deneath conscripts, contractors, whatever you want to call, and they both side-eye Lucian as they go to sit down.
Well, out we walk.
Yep, out we go.
To wherever the room is. I have no idea what wing we're in.
Yeah, right here. Ish. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You tell me.
We'll make it that one just for convenience. Rose will be just slow enough to make sure Lucian's ahead of her. Kind of watching his back kind of scenario.
Okay.
She's gonna make sure Laura and Ashi are with her.
They follow you in.
Huh? Who fucking follows us in? What do you...
My
Alora and
aunt
Ashi.
and
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh man, you scared me. Don't do that.
let me clarify. My aunt and the other woman.
We know.
Yeah, we got that.
It's getting quite tight in
Now.
this room here.
Well, you wanted
Yeah.
to follow us in, so here we are.
I didn't want to follow you in. You invited me in here after the
Your former colleague showed up.
This is,
the
Which
blood.
is this the room that Erica's in or no?
Yeah.
Yes. This
Cool.
is our suite.
Cool. I immediately go over to the bed and just start rocking the shit out of the bed. And
Please be
right
quiet with the...
right before she can like wake up and yell at me like I expect her to, I cover her mouth and just shake my head no. But I'm like wide-eyed. I'm crazy right now. I'm looking crazy right now. Shut up for a second. I'm looking crazy right now. My eyes are bug-eyed right now. And I'm just covering her mouth, just shaking my head no. And then, as I hear her I slowly take my hand off her mouth.
Lucy, what are you doing there? Why are you covering my mouth like that?
They're here.
When you say they, what do you mean by that?
Who the fuck do you think I'm talking about?
I don't know, the fucking Tazakans?
Duh.
Duh.
Alright.
Yes, they waltzed right in.
How many of them
They
are
have
out
some
here?
Deneath two of them. Let someone finish a sentence sometimes. There are two of them down there with three, specifically Deneath, muscle, whatever. They have some muscle with it. 5. 2 of them are Zarkans, 3 Deneath.
I
Sounds
don't
like we
know
have
if
them outnumbered. Why
she
don't
here
we
is going
just
to
go
want to
out
call
there
him
and kill
Deneath.
Sorry, Rose, what were you saying?
I'm going to say, as I'm getting my gear on and together, rather not pick a fight in the middle of an inn. But
We
I
fought
haven't
in an
spotted
inn
Lucy.
before.
There's also a lot of space outside. To say.
I'd rather have my space. Do you know those 3 in particular? Ashi? Or
I mean, the
Just
members of the house,
other
they
members?
worked with me at one point, but they've kind of moved off onto their own things.
Well, if shit pops off, as the kids might say, we're going to have to fight them. They're probably going to die. If they, commit hard
If
enough.
they pick a fight. I'd like to keep the peace if I can. But still feel better with my armor.
I
and
don't
my
understand why you think you have to
axes.
fight them, because they're here.
You don't have to. I'm just saying, in case it's going to be bad.
Your friends in the back corner over there look
Uh,
a bit angry.
There's bad blood between families. Long story short.
You're
Oversimplified,
telling
but
you're telling Erica this, like
No.
she doesn't know.
This is
no,
the Denise
that was
one.
Ashy.
That was
Actually,
Oh,
that's-
fucking
the
sorry, I
accents are
take
too
that back.
close. I need to work on my
Yeah, a little bit.
Dear,
Douche.
get my accents better.
I thought they were fine.
I think we should go out
So,
there right now
Like I
and
said, I'd rather.
just invite them to join us outside and just kill them. Right away, right in the middle of the
Let's
I-
not.
really quick.
Let's not.
Rather not.
Why not? Seems like a pretty,
I'm getting just
standard thing to
in
go
case.
here. Come on, Lucian. Let's go get there.
Bonin heads to get his armor on, just in case.
Oh man,
Ozzy will do the same.
I'm just picturing myself in high school to this one kid. Like, yo, let me talk to you outside real quick. And it's- oh my
Not
god.
Pick a fight.
Stop
Laura.
doting, we're not picking a fight. Damn it, we're just ready for one.
No, we're gonna pick
Yes.
a fight and go out there.
I-
And I'll say to them, hey, Tzorkians, we from Heltix, and we want to have a conversation with you outside, and they'll know exactly what that means.
Oi,
And then we'll go out there, and then I'll
Oi.
just fight them.
oi, 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 stupid. Shh. Listen, that's what got Carlisle killed, okay?
How do you know that's what they
Him
killed?
walking around. Listen, we both know him. And, like, this one over here, she told me that, I'm getting my accent back. that, he was walking around here, basically, wow, I'm nervous. He was walking around here telling everyone that he was a Catholicos. He was telling people his name, Carlo Catholicos. The whole town knew who he was. All right, we've already,
Well, he didn't die yet.
He
was at Cutter's mouth.
He died in Cutter's mouth.
No, I'm aware, but word travels fast.
And if it's the Tzarkans who killed Carlisle, they're probably the same ones who set Lucky up, and no, I don't want to deal with that.
All right, then we
Not
wait till
until
they
I
go to
know more.
sleep, and then when they're all sleeping, we go in there, and then we kill them in the sleep.
We do nothing.
Simple.
Fine, if that's what gets you to stop talking about it now. And then when they go to sleep, we'll just tie you up so you don't go off and kill them and make stupid decisions. Great. Everyone's happy. Let's go.
Laura, question for you. Do you know anything about Tzarkan activity in the area? Primary one of the reasons why I came here.
I mean,
Ask you about them specifically.
she looks back at Ashi. I mean, nothing comes to mind specifically. There been some mercenaries coming through here occasionally from Zendrick and all that. Tzarkans seem to be the ones paying them. I know they got some contracts going with Thrask, buying up shards and whatnot, but that ain't new. They've been doing that for a long time.
I mean, hell, the mine was still active when you were both living in Cutter's Mouth. But has that activity ramped up?
Well, I mean, as you can see, you know, you said you came from up that way. It's just a big hole in the ground. It's gone.
Unless they found a new vein or new portal.
I mean, maybe. I don't really know how they work. I didn't spend too much time in the mines, but I mean, they found something. Maybe. They're up there doing something, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm on the outside looking in, of course, so I don't really get it. You know, I don't really feel the need to go and murder anyone because they're doing the thing you want to do, the, you know, business. So, I say no need to just go kill them.
It's about a lot more than that. A lot more. It's not just about, you know, them doing, you know, doing our business. Like, you know, I mean, if if it was that simple, you know, our ancestors would still be friends. Would have still been friends.
Is this a fight over who killed who first? You know, some centuries ago.
I mean, obviously, you know, obviously we killed them. You know, we are Catholicos after all.
You started it.
No. They started it. They, you know, they. All right. So here's what happened. They found a vein, a mine, of Kyber, and those rat bastards started going around saying that they found it first. And, you know, that wasn't necessarily the issue right away. But, you know, eventually, the more that, you know, one took credit for, you know, for the other, you know, tensions began to build. And of course, they killed one of our workers. We retaliated and killed them. You know, we went straight to the source. You know, why kill a worker when you know, why kill the worker bee when you can get to the queen, right?
Sure.
And it just escalated from there, I'm guessing.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's...
So, it's think of it like a game of cat and mouse at this point.
Yeah,
They-
I like that.
It's about I think it's more at this point a contest of numbers. You know,
I think
Who
it's
can-
about pride.
who can tick off the most Catholicos and Tzarkan names off there.
Ego, etc.
Sure.
Seems dangerous and petty.
Huh.
Hold, let me think about something here real quick. I think, like I was saying before, all this is happening, and it happened quick. And, you know, all you guys wound up here at this place, and they're here. And I think we need to take a couple beats and try to figure out what the hell's going on here. Because you guys are here.
Yep.
You keep saying that. You keep saying something is organizing and it's being orchestrated and it's all this. I don't know. We just floated the fuck downstream.
Sure, but I mean, like, this is a bad situation. Like, you guys just wound up on my doorstep, and then next thing I know, you know, there's some weird family feud going on here, and they're showing up, and then, you know, we got Elvira back there trying to kill all these people in their sleep, and then Zazi's like, don't do
Which
that.
I'd rather prevent you.
It's just, I think we need to take a couple beats. I think, in fact, I think we just get all the hell out of here, just in general.
All right,
Let's just head
I'm
down
fine
river
leaving.
to Zarashak. I'll take.
What?
That's my opinion. before something happens. We can
I
go
have a strong Tazarkan present.
Okay, so hold on. Your idea is to take myself and her from a place where there's only 2 of them to a place where there's thousands of them.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys are going to blend in. We'll just get you some different clothes to wear and stuff. But they just walked in here and saw the 2 of you. Well, I guess Eric was in her bed or whatever. But you're sitting here wearing that, dressed like that.
First of all, I am not dressed to the nines. Okay, I am missing a sleeve to my suit jacket.
And
Okay,
your cousin was just
I-
here like 2 months ago, however long ago, 9 months,
Clearly.
whatever. I don't remember. But he was
either
here.
way, all I'm saying is I definitely look like I'm wearing rags, right? Okay, I'm missing an arm to my suit jacket.
Whatever. That's just what I'm saying. I'm gonna head back to
And
my
I'm-
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
You guys figure out what you're doing.
Especially,
This always happens. I'm so close to finding something out and getting answers, and then 1,000,001 things happen at once, and boom, we're thrust in another situation.
Well, listen,
Yeah,
I
the last
can
thing
tell
we
you
need
what
is
your
Colt
ring
showing up,
does,
so-
Pardon me, Rose. Pardon me. She's speaking up. I don't think we need to run anywhere. I can just go out there and have a conversation with her. And besides, if you want to know what your ring does, I'll be more than happy to tell you. I don't think we need to run away from this. Just saying. There's 5 people out there. There's 7 of us in here. What they could possibly do to us? Anyway, I'm going to go out there and talk to them. Unless somebody has an opinion about that.
I mean, you
No.
can try. You can try. I feel like the two of them recognize me, possibly. So, I mean, like I said, you can try. But, yeah.
Recognize you.
Mhm.
Out here.
They gave me a side eye.
Hardly. I'll be out there. You guys figure out what you're doing.
you on backup, or should I just stay put?
Just stay put, Rose, please.
But she might get hurt and she might not be alright. And
We'll figure it out from there. Okay. I mean, and oh wait, who is that again? That's his wife, right? And if she dies,
Look, no, you're not going there.
I'm just saying.
No.
Anyway, all right, so Erica.
Yeah?
Erica? Ah, there we are.
What do you mean?
Okay. 2 things. First thing. How funny is it that she said that Tazarkans are paying people? Oh my god. Did you hear that? That was hilarious. Anyway, okay.
Right, like they even have any money to
Paint?
pay people with. So poor.
Oh, there you are. No, I mean, not saying they're poor. I'm saying they're cheap. Anyway, so second thing, Rose, paint. Is there paint? I mean, at this point, we might as well paint.
what?
Paint.
Yes, you said the word paint.
Yes,
Paint
wall
what?
paint. Wall paint.
There you go. Okay, if she can talk to them and make them leave, whatever, fine, great. Hopefully she can do that first. I'm not going to start any fights. I'm not going to help you provoke one. I'm going to be behind at your back, if there is one, of course. I'm not going to fan the flames.
I just saying, we could just go out there and just start stabbing them right in the eyes.
No, We're not doing that. That's ridiculous. Stop that.
She just folds her arms and lays back on the bed.
Okay. Either way, we better be prepared to move fast. Either way.
All right. I think this might be a good stopping point for us. We've got a grocery list of
God damn it.
possible solutions.
Huh?
So you know,
God damn it. He always does it to me.
Find out.
He always does this to me.
hey,
He always does this to
you're
me.
like,
I'm
you're
good for a
like,
little
oh, he's
while
trying to
longer."
rush us out of here. A whole bunch of stuff's going on. No, you have one person that wants you guys to leave. You have one person that wants you to do nothing, and then you have another person that wants you to literally stab their eyes out. So you know.
No. Shut up. Ash wants to know what the fucking ring does. The
Oh.
character left and the session ended, and she didn't get to learn.
Oh, true.
Or Zazie has no idea.
I mean, it says it on the ring, but yeah, I guess Zazie doesn't.
Yeah, but like in character.
I know.
Oh,
I promise. I'll tell you in character next session.
No, because
Fucking
this
better.
Ashley's gonna get shanked by the murderous drow downstairs immediately. Like,
That's
okay, you guys are you're making people uncomfortable, and you're gonna have to leave. Like, they're gonna be like, "We do, would we please?" Stab.
I'd rather.
We
Rather
are
not.
drow. We hate you. Stab,
So, Mr.
stab.
Dwellers, disgust me.
Yeah.
All right. Well,